was okay. Next time, make sure they're accompanied by an adult. Little something to say thanks. Hey, hey. Something wrong? Want to ask a favor. Let me be your apprentice. Let's hear the details. My folks were drivers back in Gormott. They got betrayed by one of their mates and died. Really now. Me and my sis got taken in by Vandam. We're real grateful to him and all the mercs here, but sometimes my sis gets a bit sad all the same. She always says she wants to eat a whole grass-smoked salmon like Mom used to make. Whenever I hear her say that, I get all angry in my belly. I'll get revenge one day. To kind of pay back the villagers, I've been gathering the kids to collect food and stuff for them. But I'm never gonna get strong enough to avenge my parents like this. Give it some time, get older. I want to resonate with the core crystal my dad left me as soon as I can. That's why you gotta train me. I want to be the best driver there is. Interesting. Ooh, this is really interesting. I feel like this is the quote-unquote good option. But I also kind of want to do this. Let him tread his own path. If he wants revenge, go for it. Stuff I should learn, training drills I should be doing. Don't bother the nice people. But your little merc games are plenty good enough for now. Nobody's born a driver, got plenty of time. Won't do anything from now on except look for food and stuff and help everyone in the village. Yeah, it will be. I'm definitely gonna be a driver someday. One of the things I liked with Xenoblade 1 was that while ultimately it did have one of those revenge brings suffering messages, it was mature about he's just talking about the kids. Jelvad can't shake the feeling he's bound to get himself into trouble. It was very mature about not like dismissing the desire for revenge as something like only bad people have, or like something that is only bad and doesn't come from a good place, which it often does. Like, it's very, very natural to desire revenge for something you feel have been done wrong towards you. Parents could have gone too, but I never considered harboring a grudge. Revenge doesn't actually solve anything. It's not like you can bring them back. Well, life here is fun for me. See that? Revenge won't bring them back. True. But don't even pretend like it don't feel good to get back at people. Like Fosman Topple launch. Oh, you can launch after. Tough to link up attacks like that on your own. You gotta work with your allies. Takes them a while to realize that. Yeah. Where was I? Revenge. Revenge is super sick and cool to get. It feels great. Doesn't necessarily make anything better in the long run, but it's like, it's not a strictly bad thing. And a lot of fiction treats it like it's a strictly bad thing, which it ain't. I don't think, at least. Whatever. Let's advance the main plot a little bit. Sure know how to keep a guy waiting, rookies. Yeah, we went out and saved some kids. Very sorry for wait. It's fault of Vandam for rushing off ahead. Sorry about that. Guess you've already seen him when we fought earlier, but let's introduce ourselves properly, shall we? I'm Rock. Oh, you're Rock. Okay, Vandam's Blade. Pleasure to meet you all. Pleasure's all ours. I notice you use an unusual style of weapon. Yeah, dual scythes. Even around here, I've never met anyone but Vandam who can use them. Big man, very amazing. Don't flatter him too much, he'll let it get to his head. Van Damme only have one blade then? Yeah, pretty much. I know most drivers have a few, so they can change up their strategies in battle, but me, Rock's all I've ever needed. Big Man really is amazing. Sounds to me like you just can't be bothered to think up more than one strategy, eh, old man? Gahahaha. Well, now that we all know each other, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Expert dodge of the question. Yes.
We just got a job to go check out some kind of crazy energy effect. Somewhere up around the blowhole.
There's a blowhole?
What do you say? Fancy being a mercenary for a day?
Okay. But, I mean, we don't work for free.
No merc does.
Don't worry, kid. You'll get paid.
If a mercenary don't get paid, then they're not a mercenary, they're just like a chump. We can put Van Damme on the team? Hey, why don't you take a rest, Tora?
Sun's coming up.
Can I?
I'm a one-blade Dawn Chorus.
Is that Rock? Can I actually... I can! Holy shit! Is he gonna be like a permanent party member? Oh, that's Wind. That's Wind. Interesting. That means... Look at this! What a man. We've got Wind there. Then we'll just quickly swap out.
That's very kind of you.
Hey, shut up. I don't actually like you. Don't think we're friends.
The Wind is my mate.
How would you rate that?
Poppy boosters engaged.
And Poppy can still join in, even though she's technically not on the current team.
Open her up.
Witness my power, all of you. Poppy power.
It is good to dwell on the past from time to time.
Need more super strength. One more point of super strength. What else you got on this here, Rock? Field skills. Miasma dispersal. Lockpicking. Psychomantis. This makes it look a lot like... He's got a whole skill tree. Makes me feel like Mr. Van Damme is gonna be an actual team member. That's gonna stay. That's crazy. I would not have expected him to be a mainstay on the team. Which he might not be. I'm not sure. Flammy. Bunnets. Mordo Blant.
Come at me! Only one Van Damme. You're looking at it.
Ready for action.
Those are some battle quotes, man.
Why not?
Shabby.
Daring shot. And hit.
My spirit soars.
And hit.
Shabby.
And hit.
Muscle fire.
Don't mind if I do.
Take advantage of the
So launch.
Leave it to me.
Let's see what we can get of Wind.
I shall defend you to
Okay, Wind into Wind.
rolling smash.
I don't think we're gonna be able to pull that off.
You're up. Let us fight together.
Oh right,
I've waited for this all day.
I forgot to switch back blades.
Daring shot.
Okay, this fight is kind of a mess, but that's fine.
Time's come to show. Don't mind if I do. Leave it to me.
Muscle slap! You lot don't muck about!
Fired up.
See you on the
Okay.
other side.
An opportunity
Muscle
presents
uppercut!
Me.
Spinning
Now's the time to be just.
No way!
Oh, everyone's dying.
Yeah, decisive blow.
Prominence.
Getting better.
Much stronger.
Gaining affinity rewards with Van Damme. I'll fucking get this nobody out of here. Oh. I meant this one.
It's been a long time coming. Always cute and fierce, though.
Let me see.
I wonder, can... No. Oh, that makes me feel like he might not be a mainstay party member. Well, we'll deal with it as we go.
Weapons drawn!
carefree as ever, old man.
You lot don't muck about!
He certainly doesn't seem as powerful as he was when he was a boss, which is a recurring thing. Like Virgil is the big exception, who's even more powerful as a playable character. But
Magnificent evasion.
Double spinning edge.
hmm.
You did all right out there.
Reckon I earned my beer today? Come at me! Only one Van Damme! You're looking at it!
Just fine.
What's that over there? A chest? That's nice. I hope we can get it. Maybe it needs some sort of field skill.
Finish him up!
Too bad for you.
I'm not half bad either. Why
A bit early.
I've got it well in hand. I've waited for this all day.
Flame. No muscle. Scorpion tail.
Double spinning edge.
Gabby. Death bomb.
Let's kill these bunnies first.
Weapons drawn!
Actually,
Ready for action.
I'm not really enjoying playing as him at the moment. Maybe if we, if he got some more skills. Like, it's really painful to not be able
Time
to
take you down.
start with an art like this, for instance. Even then, it's kind of boring to just let the art to attack go
I like your attitude.
while you're building up.
Give it all you've got.
Too bad. We will. Win for sure.
Why not? I like your attitude. Rolling smash.
I have an idea to get the triple fire combo off.
Job says, put forward, Rex. All right already. Bullet punch.
You can do like,
Why not?
you go up to Pyrus, level 1.
It's in the bag.
You switch her out and wait for Mia to get her level 2. If she does her level 2 and all that, you should have plenty of time to go back and forth between Cora and Pyra once and get to level 3 with Pyra, I think.
Splendid. I could have done this blindfolded.
Good job.
Come out.
don't think that's a jump I can make. So how do you get up there then? Is the question. Am I gonna unlock a way to jump further later in the game? Ah, fuck. Oh, that's it. Some path it's gonna take me to like a cave where this waterfall comes from. Not that button. I keep messing up which button is which for the menus. It's gonna be like a path here about, I think. Oh, what's this? We've seen these before. Saw one in Gormott.
An ether miasma. Take it this is your first one.
It is not.
Ether miasma.
It's a load of poisonous waste products spewed from the Titan's gut.
Oh.
You know, when you get gassy, kind of like that.
Is there a way through this thing? I can't see any way around it.
Hey, no fear.
Go on.
Rock, mate, you're up.
Very good.
Miasma's died down.
Yeah, nothing to it. Let's roll.
Quite. Oh, if my theory was correct, which is it probably isn't, there would be a way here.
You're all mine.
Oh well. Lots of cash. Where's the nearest warp point? When we get another warp point, I want to warp to the other miasma place we saw back in Gormott. Is there anything to... Okay, we're here. I'm guessing we're headed... Man, that's pretty. I like that. Guess we're headed there. Oh.
What have we here?
Gotta collect where we can. Bit of a drop.
Hey, look what I found!
There it
Let's
is.
press on then. Where to?
Come out, come out.
Flora heals an aching soul.
So, we did find a warp point. Let us go to Gormott real quick, which is funny that you can even do. I believe it should be right here.
Let's rest a spell.
Shall we rest our
There it
legs
is.
before we move on?
We can't interact? I thought this is what that was. Maybe I'm not allowed at this point in the game. Oh well.
Let's rest a spell.
Shall we rest our legs before we move on?
Look at these amludes. Ripwolf. We needed that for something. A quest, I think. Oh, There's armors and shit down there.
Okay.
Oh, they're marked as well. Good.
You down.
Let's do it. Full tilt. Side on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the spirit. Let's keep it going.
Everyone's getting psyched.
Don't
I'm getting fired up.
Yeah. Blind grab smash.
Leave it to Cole. Leave it to
Go for it.
Scorpion tail. Let's keep this up and you'll win for sure.
Why not?
Armor
I like
rail.
your attitude. Sure. Rolling smash.
Rex, do you need rest?
No, not steam bomb. Actually, yeah, okay.
I won't
That's fine.
I'll show you why I'm the star player.
Bullet punch. Gemini loop. Ha. Gram smash.
Make haste.
Fuck, he's gonna die before I get to go off.
That's the spirit. Let's keep it going.
But that combo will definitely work.
I'm the man for the job.
Hit it. No.
Oh, wait.
I'll handle it.
I pressed the wrong thing. Oh well.
Why not?
Leave it to me. Awesomeness.
Well, Mr. Van Damme, do you think it... Oh, that's a core.
Why not? Ha. Bullet punch. Ha. Dang.
I shall defend you to the last.
Think you can get a cyclone off as well? No? Nope.
Gotcha. Sure. Pyro.
Got it. Let's do in Halo. Just give me the heads up. You don't. Gemini, you don't stand a chance against this net. Jaguar
Rolling smash.
My powers will finish this.
Hit it. No.
Flame Nova. Just give me the heads up.
Why not?
Muscle slap.
Jaguar
Double spinning edge.
Make haste and
I'll
retreat.
show you why I'm the star player.
Bullet punch. Gram smash.
Gemini loop.
Yeah. Let's go. Blind spot.
You don't wanna switch to fire, do you?
Why not?
Yeah. No.
Bullet punch. Pyro.
Don't mind if I do. New
Rolling
time's up to
smash.
show up.
Muscle slap.
Double spinning edge.
Steam explosion.
Fire, be my sword.
Hey, Topple. Third stage. Awesome.
See that shit?
Gotcha. Sword bash.
Oh shit, wait.
I can keep going. Gemini loop.
I'm actually dying here. Oh man. I think you can heal me real quick.
Rolling smash.
As you wish.
Hit it. No.
Let's...
Gemini loop. Try cement.
Why not?
Aqua wave.
Double spinning edge.
Oof. Okay.
Easy peasy.
I realized halfway through I was taking big damage. Okay, those no longer have the quest markers, so I guess they're done. Okay, we got another Mortal Plant. Got different armors. We don't seem to be aggroing. Bipedal crab. Crab with 2 legs? Ah, let's fight one of
Show 'em a
these.
thing or three.
Let's show 'em how drivers do
Bullet
it.
punch. Yeah.
Blind spot.
I noticed the blade switch tag system didn't start charging until the monster got activated.
Leave it
Give
to
it all
me.
you've got.
It's in the bag.
Pyro.
Don't mind if I do.
Rolling
Leave it to
smash.
me. Over you.
Gotcha.
Losing focus, right?
It'll be fine.
Wait, why can't I special?
Leave it to me.
Did he put some sort of status on me? There you go.
No.
Fuck, why did you switch? Well, it's gonna have to be fine.
You can do it, Rex. We're gonna need a lot of luck on our side. My power will finish this.
Go for it.
Come on.
Now you'll see what fire can do.
Blade combo, third stage. Awesome.
Nice. Howl of Calm. Sounds like a contradiction. How about you? You getting anything good?
Learning feels good.
Sure do.
I shall wield this power in aid of my comrades.
Very good. How are we looking on trust? We're looking like that. Hmm? Okay, that's getting better. That's happening slowly. Yep, everything's looking up, looking the way it should. Oh, I was just in the menu.
Charming, don't you think?
Still haven't found any Ignis. Bunnies we're working on. Driver combos. Let's have a little walk around these wolves. I don't particularly want to fight them. What are these? Fascinating.
An Arden. Just what we need.
Alright, those are called Ardens.
Riggs, any good with that anchor?
Yeah, I get by.
Hand that here. Now watch.
Okay.
Awesome. I never thought of using it that way.
The trick is to pull it taut at just the right moment. Now you try.
New move. New skill. Art. Am I gonna be switched here? Yep.
Fire.
Let's get him. Full tilt, fight on, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't have it equipped. Break. Nia has an art that can inflict break. Okay.
Why not? Bullet punch.
So now, how many hours into this game are we? Like 15? And now they're teaching us about Topple and break? It was like 1 hour into Xenoblade 1. Let's switch over. Wait. I straight up don't have it. So I guess I just have to fight this here army. Arden. Whatever.
Flame Nova.
But there's certainly more reason to use the art now that it topples.
I like your attitude.
Come on. Nia. 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 There we go.
Immolated cleave. I'm a graceful movement. Now I'll show
Mega explosion, hell yeah.
Strike true.
Blade combo, third stage. That's awesome. I shall wash
You don't stand a chance against this thing.
Yes. Yeah. No one can stop us now. Rolling smash.
It does have a water weakness.
Gemini loop.
So what I'm gonna do is go up to second level here. And we get a steam bomb going. Oh fuck, that's probably too fast. I wonder if the time stacks. Well, didn't use the topple, but now I officially know about it.
You got it after seeing it once.
Did I? I didn't have the
Not
art.
bad, kid.
Hey.
Listen up, kid. Drivers use arts. But that doesn't just mean using the powers your blade gives you. There are arts that use your own strength or take advantage of your enemies. There are all sorts. A driver's job is to be smart with his arts and protect his blade.
Protect my blade.
Yeah. It's a two-way thing, kid. You gotta be aware of the power coming out of her. Don't waste it. Channel it through your arts and protect her.
I don't know how that translates to
Do that,
gameplay.
Then you're a true driver, kid.
A true driver. I don't know. Am I ready?
Course you are. That thing from before took me 5 years to learn that.
5 years.
Yeah, but you saw it once, and then you aced it like it was nothing.
Except
And you got
I didn't do it in the gameplay though.
toe. Those guys are pretty handy.
Oh well.
You got a bright future.
Is this where we part
I
ways?
think I'm gonna spew.
Same.
Pon has scary face, but he very nice.
Suss me out, furry pond.
Oh, don't say words that end with pon. That's gross. I don't think Van Damme is gonna stay. I think I'm putting Tora back on. Thanks for being with us. I think he's about to leave. Very soon, very soon. Is my expectation.
Come out, come out.
Tricolor Rock. Oh, wait. Is this where we came from? Yeah. Came up here, Arden. We learned an art, but we didn't use it. And then we were told we aced it. And now we're moving this way. Bonnets. I need to do those for blade
Got it, Rex.
advancement.
These teammates are not charging too far. I need some trouble keeping up.
Yeah. Ha.
Armor veil.
Yeah.
Leave it to me. Are you even? Keep eye on line
Ground smash. Sure.
That's the spirit. Let's keep it going.
Pyro.
Leave it to me. As
Hit
you
it.
wish.
No.
Turn two, Rex.
My thoughts exactly. Give it up.
You fight
Sword
Poppy.
bash. Yeah. Double
And
spinning edge.
Tora's voice clips are not great. I feel like it's a lot worse than Ricky ever was.
We can do this all day.
What was that? Come on, stop wasting our time.
I don't know.
Put your best foot forward, Rex.
Just watch this. Quietly.
Why not?
Yeah. Yeah.
You fight Poppy.
I wonder when we'll be able to have 3 blades at once. It's gonna make things a lot more
It's in the book.
interesting.
Jerry. Blind spot.
Grand smash.
I hope that's where it's going. There is an empty spot.
Leave it to me. Okay, here we go. Our motions are tuned, right?
I like your attitude. Sword bash.
Leave it to me. Our motions are tuned, right?
My thoughts exactly. Good, Nia. Make sure to keep
Oh,
Rex focused.
Flame Nova, level
Don't you worry,
3.
Gramps.
Oh, electric pom pom.
Yeah, he's got some real potential.
Closer and closer to maturity with each step.
From power, hope.
Okay. Critical damage up. Very nice. Okay. I need to make food. Probably gonna try and do that off screen. Oh, focus. We need to get a drink she likes. ASAP. Actually. Now we gotta move ahead. Wait. That way? What are you even? A Rhinon? Are you Pokemon?
Okay.
Ah, fuck it. I don't even care. There's probably something interesting over there. Gonna have to explore this area a bit in the future. Oh. A Titan.
Like I thought.
A Titan? So that weird power effect they clocked. Maybe this is the cause.
Yeah, sure looks like it.
I'll hazard it wasn't death by old age either. Might have been an accident. On the other hand, it might have been attacked.
That's... Wait. Wait.
Hey, look. Seems like this Titan dying off is
Is that a
stirring up
blade?
something else.
Only I was 500 years old.
Elder Arachno, and
Already. Sure.
I can't switch target.
Armor Veil.
Sure.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
That's it right there.
My thoughts exactly.
Is the Arachno Queen using a blade?
You can do it, Rex. Let's go.
Oh, that's wrong. Well,
No, tail. Let's keep this up and we'll win for sure.
My thoughts exactly.
still, this is probably my favorite song still.
Shabby. Jeez, Thanks, puppy.
Come on now, Nia.
That's it right there.
Nia. There's a burnout. Fuck.
Leave it to me. Keep eye on it.
Okay, I'm totally off rhythm. Do we have time? Maybe. Volcano. Can we get it up in time? Sora.
Things are bad. Y'all take your butts in gear.
I shall defend
Get some.
you to the last, my lady.
Why not?
Gemini light. There.
Bullet punch.
Well, Tora, you're gonna be a hero. Nope.
Don't mind. Go for it.
Jaguar
This can retreat.
Why not? No effect.
Ooh, no, 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 no. Give me up, give me up.
That's my back, Tora.
Let's keep this up and we'll win for sure.
Sword bash.
Steam bomb. No.
Are you all right?
Okay, we might make it.
Bullet punch. Ground smash. Yeah.
I'm not sure we're gonna be able to do it. We'll try. Come on, Para. Steam explosion. We'll do it. Sick. There we go. Okay.
Stop us now. I wasn't planning on hit it. No.
Gemini flame. Nova.
Magnificent.
Why not?
I'm the star player.
Bullet punch.
Just give me the heads up.
Gotcha. Ground smash.
Let us make use of it now. Superb.
Oh, there you go. Bunch of crystals. Very nice. Why did it have a blade?
The blade returned to its core.
So that monster was in resonance with the blade.
Tora cannot resonate. Stinky monster can resonate. Not fair.
But Master Pawn have Poppy.
Oh, Poppy, yeah.
If a blade loses its driver, it winds up like this.
So, is it like dead?
Nah. The crystals start glowing again after a bit of time. Then a new driver can resonate with it.
Will it be the same blade?
There's a but?
Its memory will be totally zapped. It'll be reborn as a new blade. Won't remember a thing.
That's effectively dying.
That's pretty rough. To have all your past wiped out like that.
But memories can be painful as well. They can be a terrible burden.
Shut up.
And
That's not
live
reason.
forever, as long as the crystal exists.
Yes.
It's just as well. Eternity is a long time to collect bad memories.
Yeah, okay, fine, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I still don't know.
I was just thinking.
I'm just
sometimes being able to forget
personally terrified of losing memory.
Come on. Let's get finished up here.
Is it dissolving into ether?
That's...
Oh,
A core crystal.
What?
from a titan.
Well, that's where they come from.
Is
Out of
it?
Titans. This one's brand new and ready to resonate. Like a big steak, right before you take that first bite. It'll probably end up buddying up with a bunch of drivers. Every time the driver dies, it'll forget everything and return to its core. Eventually, it'll resonate with a new driver. Drivers dying, Titans dying. The blade just keeps on living through it all.
I wonder what the blades are.
It's a never
I have to think
an eternal
about
history.
the design of the universe
As mortals,
with the
Never
knowledge
be able to understand.
that gods existed in Xenoblade 1 to a certain extent. So are titans essentially blades then? Woo.
Pyra already had a body when we found her.
Yes.
Could her old driver still be alive somewhere?
Part of me suspects that's Jen.
Perhaps.
I'm not sure though. Potion order. What do you know? Got the beastly core crystal. First of all,
I'll be so popular, it'll be unreal.
nice. Nothing new. Got several crystals. Okay. I guess that won't be available for a while. Now Nia. I'm gonna use this. Which one do we want to pump? Truth? Now we've done that. Justice? Let's see what happens. Let's view Awakening. I have a good feeling about this one. No. At least it's a wind type. Nope. I'll pop a few common ones. Nope. Nope. And nope. I'll probably release a few blades off screen, off camera at some point.
What have we here?
Now then, comes a real big question. If we go back now, is Mr. Van Damme gonna stay with us? I suspect he isn't, but I'm not sure.
And we're you. Resume the advance.
What does she even say? We're here? We're here. Oh. There we are. Oh, you and Zool. Oh, training.
Hey, hold still. I thought you were a tough salvager, Rex.
Give me a break. Pain is pain, isn't it? How about you? Are you hurt?
Don't worry.
What is that?
It's just a scratch. That was on purpose. You were hurting me on purpose, weren't you? Well,
I wasn't, honest. I was just rubbing the lotion in.
Lotion?
Rex, you rubbed it too hard. It hurts.
Hey,
See?
you two, give me a look at that.
Alright.
What is this? Haven't seen this before. Don't know why a blade would be stuck with a bunch of wounds. And they're exactly the same as Rex's.
Yeah, caught on to that
Incredible.
before.
Never heard of such a thing.
It's all true.
I just thought it was an accessory.
Oh, is it because they're sharing? Okay, okay.
Van Damme, that's not my style.
Blades are supposed to heal up right away, no matter what the wound. If the crystal's in one piece and the driver's alive, nothing can touch him. So why is she all bashed up?
That's just how the chips fell. It is what it is.
What it is a problem.
Is it
means
now?
if one of you kicks the bucket, you both do.
Yeah.
You told me that a good driver always protects his blade. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna protect her.
Easier said than done, kid.
Listen,
Perhaps.
Pyra, she saved my life, brought me back from the dead. So I won't die again.
He
I've got
was
to live
dead.
for her sake. Until we get to Elysium, at least. We can make it together.
Rex, you mean...
Going to Elysium. I can't let that stand.
It's
Won't
the boy.
do. A bunch of amateurs stealing the show? The script exists for a reason.
The script.
Course.
Please speak only when you're spoken to, traitor.
Traitor, traitor, traitor! Yeah, you're one of the baddies now, you villain.
I didn't betray anyone.
Then why do you stand with them? You think that is where you belong?
But I...
Who are these goons?
Torna,
Oh dear.
they're trying to get their hands on Pyra.
Torna?
Akos, just tell us what you're here for.
Well, the Aegis, of course. I just had to come
You're
and see
alone?
the leading lady with my own eyes.
Jin put you up to this.
Well deduced. Oh, by the way, his orders were to deal with you in whatever manner I see fit. So...
Oh dear.
He wouldn't. You're lying.
Why the surprise? Did you think he would still care about you? Oh, to live in your reality.
I'm sorry?
Your part in this play is coming to an end.
What was that noise?
So,
Why would you react like
time for
that?
you to shuffle off the stage.
I can almost hear what he sounds like in Japanese, just from the way he speaks in English.
Torna. They've taken the lives of too many drivers, including some of my crew, good people. Rumor says it's because they're collecting core crystals. So, if this Akos is one of them,
Are they collecting crystals?
get everyone
Because that's
out of the
interesting.
village. Yes, sir. You ready?
Oh shit, I hope this isn't like a point of no return.
Thanks for this.
No problem.
It'll be tough. His blade, Obrona. She can manipulate the ether in the air. It lets him counter elemental attacks by generating fields of the opposing element.
I'm gonna have to
Finally.
Google after this fight if there are points of no return.
Let's go.
The game should have saved when I popped some crystals. Oh, this music though.
Time to take you down.
Chain attacks.
To get under Rex's feet.
Party gauge. Plus. Got it. Choose one other currently engaged. Okay. Element orbs. Alright. Full burst damage. Yeah, whatever. This is too much. This is too much. Oh, we have...
Me first.
Okay, so... I guess...
Pyra,
Time to show what I can do.
Magnificent.
get him, Nia.
Here I can. Ready or go Morty. Droma.
Let us settle this. Elemental burst.
Tora. Pop
Tora right here!
Are you ready for Poppy's full capabilities?
And another one.
Magnificent.
What happens if I press A? Nothing.
Go for it.
Prominence, revolt!
Magnificent.
Get him, Nia.
On it!
I won't let anything stop me.
Keep
Great.
an eye on it.
Chain attack finish.
Okay.
You've got nowhere to go but
Short
from
and
here.
serious!
Yeah. Nice work, everyone. No way. We were awesome.
Tora. Was it because he only has his one blade? Oh dear.
Beat them with the power of friendship.
Shut up about the power of friendship now. Okay. Flame Nova. Get one of those in. Switch. Get some of this. Oh no. That's gonna hurt my combo. How do we deal with that? Steam bomb. Okay. Why am I on the floor? Get your ass up, Rex. Gotta get one more art in.
Fire, be my sword.
Flame combo. Third stage. Awesome.
Here we go.
Time's come to show.
Just give me the heads up.
Come on. Man, he blocks a lot. Fuck, I thought I was at his side. Okay.
I'm all set. Leave it to me.
No effect.
Hit him with a burnout.
We'll beat them with the power of friendship.
Oh, okay. Just shut up about the script. I don't even know what the fuck you mean by that.
Such an honor, sharing a stage with the legendary Aegis! Huh? Why would the driver?
It seems that they're taking each other's damage somehow.
So that means that the Aegis is a mere mortal right now.
Oh, is that bad?
Case, a little more damage, and she'll be easy to deal with.
Do you want her dead or captured? Oof.
Pyra!
Oh.
Kids these days, I swear. Can't leave you alone for a minute.
Could use a hand.
Leave it to me. I'll take this dog down.
Oh.
What's happening?
What? The ether flow's disturbed.
I guess he's still powerful in the cutscene.
You and your fancy moves. You lack grit.
Oh.
Just too many of these bit players.
Yeah.
Interest has waned. Abrona.
Oh, your interest has waned.
Sure.
What about you, Rex? Shouldn't you be falling over as well? Or is that not how it works?
How is she?
She's not badly hurt. Dromark thinks she just needs rest.
That's good to hear.
Maybe. I used too much power again.
Hey, Rex. Know what the difference is between me and that Akos fella?
Well, he's a bad guy, trying to get Pyra. And you're... not?
Thanks for the vote of confidence, kid. What if I told you that we weren't that different?
Huh?
How do you mean?
My crew at the village, we think we're fighting for justice.
Oh?
But a just fight? I'm telling you now, there's no such thing.
Okay,
People
fair.
call justice.
Well-
It's just an excuse to fight. War is war.
It's a fair perspective to have, but one that I don't agree with.
The more people want to fight you. Before you know it, you're in a war. Listen.
I think it's a good thing to fight for what you believe in.
We've got our fight, and he's got his.
But what he's doing is...
Yeah, it's bad. But war ain't about right and wrong.
That's a pretty good orchestral score there. Even if it means I can't hear the characters.
It depends on the heart of its wielder. If we don't use our power, just because we're scared of it, we're done for. As for who's right and who's wrong, no one knows for sure.
Ah,
So all we can do
I'm not
is
about that
protect
moral
what's
relativism.
I think I understand.
Oh, you hear that
We've
gliss?
got our own war, kid.
My... war.
Your war. Interesting. Interesting way to phrase it. Was that the end of a chapter?
Good morning.
Don't seem like
Pyra,
it.
feeling better?
Yeah, I slept so much.
Good. Glad to hear.
Also, Nia's got something to talk to you about.
She
Yeah.
knows.
Regarding those Torna
Go
dudes.
ahead, Nia.
Rex, I want you to come help me.
Come where?
To Van Damme. I need to tell him about my past with Akos and all that lot.
Ah, sure. If you'd like me to, I will.
Thanks.
Nia originally said she was going to go alone, but I said maybe it'd be better if you went along too.
Maybe I should explain. Van Damme, he kind of scares me a bit.
Haha, I get it.
I thought that was endearing. The way she admitted to being scared and he was like, ha ha! Oh man. I think this is a good place to do some side content and talk to Van Damme later. Let me, are there any side quests to grab? I don't know. I might do some like of the collecting for side quests off screen and turn them in on camera. I think. Is there anyone to talk to before I end? Let me have a quick run around. I thought I saw. Oh fuck! Okay, I guess we're doing doing this now. Fine.
Oh, it's you guys. What got you out of bed so early?
Nia?
I am interested in hearing this, so.
Thanks for yesterday. You saved our skins. That guy, Akos, I mean. I wanted to tell you about him. You see, thing is, we used to be...
Being a mercenary, you meet all kinds of different folks.
Huh?
You country, family, money. People got plenty reasons to fight. Like fighting for a special girl. I see that a lot. Though not every girl has a strange crystal in her chest, eh?
You mean Pyra? We're just...
Nia. You're with these
I think
guys
he
right
might
now.
not mean that.
That's what matters.
But aren't you?
I think there's something else he might
Anyway,
mean.
Rex, weren't you saying you wanted to get to Elysium?
Yeah. But we hit a snag. With a monster like that in the way, it's impossible. No guild ship's getting close to it without going down.
Well, I've got an old mate in the Orion capital. Got a
Capital,
feeling
huh?
he might know a way through.
Really?
Yeah, I gotta go there anyhow, so I could introduce you.
Are you gonna be a part of the
Van
party?
Dam, thank you.
Nah, it's destiny or something. Don't sweat it. Get your stuff together and meet me by the village entrance.
I'm not sure if he's gonna be a real party member or not. Oh well. Well, that was fine. Oh, I thought it was a collectible, it was just an op-on. That's a collectible though.
What have we
I'm
here?
gonna gather this stuff. And I think I'm gonna call it for right now. Oh! What do we need for
You're
this
all
one?
mine.
Witness my power, all of you.
Power.
Oh, we only have one. No, we have 2 levels of Nopon Wisdom. Sick. Crystal? Crystal. Let me pop one more crystal. Fuck. I've been tricked into playing a gacha game. This is not healthy. Oh well. No. There we are. That's gonna have to be it. I need to stop now. I've been going for long. It's like almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, Jesus Christ. See you next time.